Okay.
But that's gonna be maybe when you get chance and you listen to your voice message, maybe you can get the message.
Okay. Okay.
But just listening to some of this like your presentation today, I didn't start from the beginning, but I started halfway.
Okay.
I kind of get into it halfway.
Right.
I kind of just thought I should tell you that you see how we can only applaud some of our old parents who actually started from beginning, see this afar off and feel like the best thing for Nigeria is to break up. I know some of them didn't see far off, but a few did see, and some of them died for it.
Yes.
I feel like the best thing for this country is to break up. But then, again, here is a part of the voice message I left last night. I don't know if I'm the only one thinking that way. Maybe I'm the only one that read my economics backwards or my own accounting backwards.
Okay.
Maybe some of the people that are listening to your presentation can actually think like I do. Nigerian government claimed that they have stopped fuel subsidy.
So they said.
And when they stopped fuel subsidy, that they claimed that was fraud. Yeah. The current fuel subsidy was a fraud. Now they stop it.
That's right.
So how come fuel price now went on and jack up high and then keep going high and high and high? Even though, again, some people claim that they are paying for it. My point reasoning is this. If there was a leakage, you're pouring water in a container, and the container has a leakage. You close it, which is more like your fuel subsidy. The money they are paying, fuel subsidy they are paying was a fraud, and now they stop it. So, when you stop was a fraud, the cost of fuel or gas should have been the same thing it was. It shouldn't have gone high. I mean, who can think reason like me? You are right. It was the money that they were subsidy that you were paying into government accounts. People were telling the money. The money was not just going to. Okay, yeah. So help me, let me, because I probably am not reading right.
Yeah, I mean, I seem to get your dilemma. Okay, saying that when you remove subsidy, the price has gone up. That is expected.
Yeah.
Okay. Because what they are subsidizing initially, according to them, is that if the price of petroleum should be sold for what it costs at the landing cost, they call it, after the production and bringing everything, they said a liter of petrol will be sold for over 1,000 naira. And if that should happen, this that is currently going on will be the situation. Nigerians will not be able to survive. So they decided to now create that loopholes they call it subsidy. So the amount they pay to those marketers after bringing their fuel to Nigeria is what reduces how much Nigerians pay per liter. So when they said they removed it, ordinarily, it simply means if you bring petrol to Nigeria, whatever it costs you to bring it to Nigeria, just go and sell it to make your profits.
Will come out of the pocket of the common person, right?
But where the fraud is,
is this, what was the fraud? Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Sorry. Where the fraud is, Gogon, is this. I'm gonna give you that hint now. Okay. Normally, if you say I am paying about $4 billion or $5 billion a year in order for Nigerians to be buying fuel at 170 naira. Okay, 5 billion. Now we are stopping it. We don't want to pay that money anymore. Okay, so we want to use that money to build infrastructure in Nigeria, investing in it, so that in another few years there will be no need of importing fuel. You know, that would sound like a good idea, Abi. Here is the problem. When Nigeria, when they were paying subsidy, they were borrowing money to do that, to share that to themselves and all of that. Now, when they removed subsidy, you would expect them to say, we have money, oh, Baba, there is still no money. With subsidy, no money. Without subsidy, no money.
Without subsidy,
and
no
now
money.
People are now at the liberty of oil marketers who are also friends of NLPC. Ma bust your bubble for the last one, right? The person that is importing fuel to Nigeria is Nigeria's NLPLC, PCL, the Nigerian NNPC. So when you now ask, who are they paying the subsidy to? They will never give you a name because now them they collect them. It's just like a sharing.
Good point. Good point. So, and that's why I said that Nigeria is a fraud, as you said.
Yes.
Meaning that all this whole thing is a scam. And now jacking the price up higher is still common man just paying money into the pocket of the rich man.
That is it. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. Anyway, the story of Deborah you said, and religious differences, as you call it, religious fanatics that we have in Nigeria, only explain and extremists only explain that. I wonder whether we could ever be one country. I think we could have been better off broke up into different nations.
You know,
if I'm coming to Duduwa, I will get my passport. If I'm coming to Arewa, you get your passport.
That's it.
And everybody married to everybody is just going to be like some Nigerians married to Cameroonians, some married to Ghanaians, some married from Togo, whatever. You enter the country with your passport.
Nothing changes per se. And if everybody decide not to marry themselves anymore, fine. Yeah.
Look at the buildings that is being demolished in Nigeria and in Lagos. People claiming that it's Igbo people's building, it's Igbo people's structures. No, I'm talking about look at mansions. I think you spoke about
multi-million naira mansions. I saw them.
Honestly. And the worst is you only give people 2 hours or 3 hours to take off all their property.
To move out.
I mean, how much property can somebody take away within 2 hours that you're living in the mansion?
It's just pretty.
Man, it's just so pitiful. Like, you look at it and feel like, do we actually need to belong here? Yeah. And I will tell someone that's why from all origin, from many years ago, I've always feel like I cannot invest in property in Lagos. A lot of people have told me, man, buy land in Lagos, buy land in Lekki, buy land in Badagry, buy land. I will tell them no. I'm sorry about it. I love the Yorubas like anything, but I cannot invest in Lagos. Just because I feel like Nigerians, we refuse to accept each other. That's just what it is. We refuse to accept.
Let me show you something, other. Jerry, before I take another call. Your
killing a whole human being because they send a message.
Jerry, let me show you something, okay? Thank you so much, by the way, for that. Look at your screen, okay? Just to correspond me to sort of corroborate what you just said, right? Now, you see a guy, right, was complaining and lamenting about the state of things in Nigeria. Do you understand? Like the usual that you see everywhere, every day, okay? Now, this guy put that out and somebody said, it's actually like a Benin man, all right? Known face. Now, you see, what you have on your screen right there, Jerry, are you looking at your screen, right?
I'm looking at it.
When you look at that person who reposted, which is retweeted the one shared by No Nonsense, you will see a name there, Ridwani, it says, right? Now you see that guy is a special advisor to Sanwo-Iku in Lagos. This one is not like a political jobber on social media. This guy is a political appointee, special advisor to the Lagos state governor. We all know the story of my Lagos, not your Lagos. But read what he just wrote there. Said, so everyone has problem with Afghan Eastern people. Even the Indians and Indonesians don't want them in their countries. But Afghan Easterns are the ones shouting. This was a response to something that an Edo man, the video that an Edo man complaining about Nigeria shared. How did the Edo man become an Easterner? And how could somebody who is actually with a governor of a state, where the number of the Easterners who are also Lagosians are indeed substantial and significant, yes? And the special governor to that state is calling a part of Nigeria Afghan Eastern, okay? But where we have the jihadist terrorists, doing their thing. They are not a threat to Nigeria. So, like you said, why do they want people to keep, why do they want people to keep believing that Nigeria may work? When those who were supposed to build on that Nigeria unity know better, they were actually building on that division. Back to you, Jerry.
Yeah, bro, I am tired of it. Like, I think the best thing that I would probably say is if we just make up our mind and accept that Nigeria is no one, and it can be one. Unfortunately, I cannot invest. Since I'm an Igbo man, or maybe my parents are Igbo by birth, or I will claim I'm an Igbo, I will not want to invest anywhere else outside Igbo land. And
you will not be wrong. Look at those who probably
not like I hate anyone else, but if we break up into pieces and visit each other with international passports and love each other like we love neighboring nations, I think it will work better for us than sticking into this whole thing.
Thank you, Jerry.
I think that's my contribution. Instead of killing each other, somebody sees Deborah because she say, why are we posting this here? They kill her. Then if Nigeria is no one, probably the Christians will know that, okay, we are Christians and let's go to Christian nation. Who belong there? Then we can name the northern nation, they are Hausa or Islamic nation or Islamic extremists. Let them do what they want to do.
At least.
Than holding each other tight and feeling like we must be one while we are not. Our culture, our tradition, our upbringing, our way of life, our beliefs, and everything is not the same.
No.
I just thought I should chip that in.
You did well,
but
Jerry.
Thank you for clearing our issue with the subsidy.
Yes.
And it's still something making me feel like the common Nigerians are just paying higher fuel prices so that the money will go into the hands of the politicians and whoever they call in the name of subsidy. It doesn't make sense.
Anyway, Jerry,
all right,
thank you so much,
bro.
sir. Okay. That's Jerry for Ross there. And I'm going to get another caller on the line. Let's see. Hello there.
Hello, my good general, the Tucano Mike.
The Prince Jejeman, representing IPOB for life.
For life, Baba.
The Prince, how are you tonight?
Baba, I'm fine. Are you and family?
Well, I'm here, still kind of, pushing it. Thanks for asking, Baba.
I'm so happy I got through tonight. I've been calling these days.
It's not been so busy, so it shouldn't be too
overtake,
difficult.
Don't take overtake.
Eh?
I said it's like overtake, don't take overtake.
Here we are. The Prince.
Yes. Yeah, Baba. This message today, we thank you. I want to encourage our people. I beg, make a share. Any person will no share this message in a winch and wizard and IB. Make we share quick.
Tell them.
I like this one, our platform, our message, the voice of the voiceless. Now this platform be.
Thank you, Baba.
So, Baba, you see, Kolu the other day, I want to touch the one where you do the other day. Kolu was telling the world that his name should be in the Guinness Book of Records.
Yes. Ballon de
I think for him to capture Nigeria, I think it's by the whole Nigeria.
Sorry, Guinness World Record. Okay.
That one should enter inside Guinness Book of Records. For him to go school as a woman and graduate as a man, that one should enter inside Guinness Book of Records. And for him to be repairable, the first repairable damages or damage president of the world, then that one should go into Guinness Book of Records too. Well, my brother,
Prince.
you see, the problem is say Nigerian people, it's like, let's say they carry shit, they rub everybody for face.
Yeah.
You know, they waiting on a go do. But God pass witches and wizards. Because Kolu, I see them as witches and wizards. They say wish na woman, then wizard na man.
That's right.
But the own na two in one. As he go school as a woman, graduate as a man. So na double witches and wizard na him be. You
Ideal
know, but
combination
God
of all
pass am,
forces.
God pass am, sha, God pass am. Yeah, the day where Nigeria, the day where the whole Nigeria go stone am, that one go enter inside Guinness Book of Record.
Hmm.
So we can continue the yab everybody, oh, because here and the other one will be like a ghost. That will Buhari. That one stand near am. They tell the whole Nigeria say let the poor breathe. They mock everybody. Let the poor breathe, but you hold everybody neck. You know, you hold everybody, suffocate everybody. Baba, that one one. Then you see this issue of religion. You
I don't
know,
say make a touch am
say
again. When
Muslim
I saw the story of that woman 3 days ago, I was like, oh my God, this woman is still in detention. I read the
is
news
very
like about a year ago when that happened, right? And I was like, oh my, she's still really. I'm going to touch this, but I couldn't last night. But I also can't just let go tonight. I am happy that I actually shared that. I feel better. Just so everybody who
God
is
bless
watching
you.
can
You did
understand
so well.
what it means
Yes.
to end up in the trap of Nigeria. It could be like, say, you don't exist. Everybody will just move on.
You do well. You do well to share this on today. Honestly, because you see, Nigeria, one thing like when Kolu go to Germany and he was telling them about this Guinness, they want to bring story to divert your attention so that you'll be talking every day. They bring new things so that you'll be talking before you know it, 4 years don't pass.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? You forget that they are destroying the every day that pass. Your life, your destiny
sometimes
is
waiting they
going.
pay me, Prince. Be say, do you know that most of
Yeah.
what we are saying now about Nigeria, this Nigeria, that people are all suffering and all of that? I started seeing some of my posts, my videos in 2017, 2000 or more. Do you know that it was almost just like a replay? I was talking about removal of fuel subsidy when the fuel jumped from 87 naira to 140 something naira. I was analyzing the hardship. I shadowed some like a warm up. I was analyzing the economy. I was seeing all of the posts, Baba, and I was like, oh my God, man.
Baba, say you know how to put 1 and 1 to 2 to the 3. You understand? And the way they do it, go be like saying a prophecy. You know, be prophet, yo. You understand? Some people gonna say, you better make you open church. You speak like a prophet. There's nothing like prophecy there. It's because you can see make 1 and plus 1 and 1, make plus and minus, and you know where this disaster is going. You see, this religious something that you touch, I want to remind our people. We have a nearby country. There's Togo there, there's Ghana there. These people, they have Muslim in their country and they have Christians.
They do.
Senegal have Muslim in their country and they have Christians. Yeah. This kind of blasphemy and all said and done, is it happening there? The answer is no. You understand me? They are living side by side, eating together. There is nothing like all this. But Nigeria is a fraud. People should know that Nigeria is a fraud. I'm begging British, let them do this thing peacefully because it's going to break violently. One day it's going to break up violently if they don't do.
If somebody tell me now, say, okay, hang on. If I see what they are doing to those, I don't have any religion now. I don't have any religion, but I respect people with their faith too. I always say that, okay?
Exactly.
But just don't take it, don't pass your boundary. Do you understand? So just leave it as it is. Now, I have seen what they have done to people using religion. I've seen pastors use his power. I have seen emirs, I've seen sheikh, I've seen all of them use their power. And they always use that to say they are trying to protect the faith that they believe is the best and this or that. Now, for somebody like me, we don't get any religion now. So if I choose that, I want to live in Nigeria. Okay? And I don't want to give a damn about anybody's, you know what I mean? Like what you call your fate and all of that. Your rules are not going to be applicable to me. Sure, you get.
Exactly.
Now decided that I'm going to harm myself. Do everything I have to do. Enough that if you carry your will come my side, it's going to be like Asari versus Setompolo kind of a thing.
Exactly.
So if you are bringing machetes and wood and I carry out my gun and I shoot and I kill as much as possible, so if I am somebody like that, I won't be wrong. I will only be stupid to think that because it is me and the world that these criminals are creating, Prince Jejeman, maybe it can never happen to me. It can happen to any of us.
Anybody. Exactly. Yes, of course.
And
yes, of course,
my good day be that. If one afar or they tell me say what he just told me is fine now, and I'm saying, Emir, you dey mad, some guys can't go gather. You get me? I know say they will gather. Meanwhile, me, I know. So somebody like me, there will be wahala be that. All I have to do is to gather my own guys too. Give those I will give gun to. Give those I will give cutlass to. So the men they say that my yegun, his own is too much, and you are coming for me in the name of Allah. Oh mama parawani now. So she wala no go there at the end of the day. Because if you are telling me to obey it, if you are telling me to avoid problem and just keep quiet, and I said I'm not going to keep quiet, would I be a troublemaker? Would I be the one inciting public?
At all.
Why should me not accepting them be incitement of the public? And you want peace? Peace no go there.
My ego. You know, you are completely right. What I want to say to our British grandfather, they listen to your program. Please break up this thing you put together. It is not working. It is not working. This crude oil has turned to blood. Every day, people are being killed in their thousands. Enough is enough. You understand? It's not compatible.
It's not.
The ideology is not compatible. Somebody say he wants a Sharia nation. Let him have his Sharia nation and do these things in Sharia way. You know, I want a civilization. Let me do my things in a civilized way. I don't want a grazing route. Everything I do it in ranch in the modern way that is being done. And you want this thing, even God in the Bible separated herdsmen and farmers, Abraham and Lot. God told Abraham, separate, so that there should be no war between you. All these things, our religious leaders are not coming out. Christian Association of Nigeria now is now politicized. It's politicians that are now leading everywhere. You understand? Where that politics are not supposed to enter. The other day, when Deborah died, another thing, our GO, Baba Deboye, is doing prayer work. What is prayer work? For goodness sake. There's time. The Bible said there's time for everything. All this thing now you are analyzing now is the thing that our religious leader should come out and speak out and protest about it. Let the people be aware of this danger that is around them. You know, Mayegu, God bless you. Continue the fire Yakubu Mike. It's going far. One day this liberation must come because this madness called Nigerian Zoo won't continue. That is guaranteed by special grace of God. God bless you. Good night,
sir. You too, the Prince. Thank you so much for that. I have another caller, by the way. Yeah. Hello there.
Hello, Uncle Maya.
Hey, hello, ma. That's our lady, Lady Beatrice. You might need to mute the broadcast or still, like, sort of.
I did what?
Like you might need to mute the broadcast because I can hear myself right.
Already. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right, ma'am. How are you tonight?
I watch 3 channels at the same time.
I know.
Fine, thank you.
It does happen anyway because you probably are just there like trying to get through, and while you didn't want to miss the program as well. Then boom, you have been connected, and here you are. I know.
Excuse me.
It's good to have you back, ma'am. Please.
No, it's okay. It's very unfortunate what is going on to us in our country.
It is, ma'am.
Very, very unfortunate. I don't think leaves religion out of the whole thing. As human beings, there's nothing that is permanent in this world. We used to have teachers when we were in primary school. Some of them may not be alive any longer, but they did a lot to impact knowledge into us so that we can be good people when we grow up.
See?
The people in this same of affairs today, the way Wike is talking only tells you what he did to Rivers State. If he wants 25% of Rivers money from the present governor of Rivers State, that tells you what he did to Rivers State himself.
When he was in charge.
When he was in charge. And I lived in Rivers State for about 3 years. You know, that's Wike, they call it Wike, W-I-K-E, right? But they are Igbos. They are Wike. He's supposed to be N-1-Ike.
I've heard that before, and that's what caused the problem between him and Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes.
That one was analyzing how they changed their names and who they are. The real name of all those lands that they've tried to change some of them to Umu this, Umu that, Urumu this, Urumu that, and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So that conversation online was actually what triggered Obigo massacre.
I understand. The way, the impunity that guy has, talking about this is, but you can see he's shrinking, he's going. You can see him that he's thinning down.
He said he's not worried, but he looks worried.
He's thinning down. That's the word I like to use. He's thinning. Something can be big and gradually begin to thin and thin and thin until the person is gone. The money they cannot spend, the money that will kill them, they keep grabbing it.
Amassing it.
My dear brother, the voice of elderly women and men and children in that country who have no benefit of anything from any human being, who even manage to raise their children, and their children are all stranded.
See?
Every time they are calling God on top of these people, it will work. They know today, but they don't know tomorrow.
They don't.
They don't know tomorrow. Now,
you know, there's something we say in Yoruba, right? There's something we say. Sorry, I apologize for that. Okay, is that in fact, I'll let you continue because I just felt bad that I should have let you continue there. Okay?
Yeah, I speak Yoruba too. I was born in Lagos. I speak very good Yoruba, you know. But you see, the evil they are doing, they will repeat and it will kill them one by one. They may not even die by Nigerians stoning them. Look at him, look at his face now, look at him, the condition. The money he thought he has stolen, and it's still not enough.
Because he wants to control people.
He wants to.
It's about power. I think they have this adrenaline for it. It's like an addiction.
I think so.
You know what I mean? Like you get addicted to.
Emilokon drained Lagos State. Lagos State was not built by him.
You know,
Lagos State was the federal capital. I knew when Jack Conde was governor of Lagos State. He built many things.
Yes.
All of a sudden, now he is now the one that made Lagos State.
He is now the creator of Lagos State.
With all the drug money, with all the stolen money from Lagos State, it's still not enough.
No.
It is still not enough. That shows you that they are not directed by God. The evil that is working in them is what will destroy them one by one.
Amen to that.
Amen. The devil came to steal, to kill, steal, and destroy. The money imagine this. What do you call
Emefiele himself? Yeah, Godwin.
I saw a post by this young man, this young guy that I like to watch his something too. Nigerian Voice Tower. Right. I don't know whether you know him. If you see what this guy showed, all the billions, not millions, billions Emefiele is returning. Emefiele is returning. He showed documents concerning all of them. Not only he called names, and I was shaking when I was listening to the information. You know, people like me now, I cannot base on that and start writing because it is not authentic to me.
I know.
But
You need a
from the
source to quote as a journalist, you do.
so you have to be sure you are putting right. But you can say alleged.
Yes.
You can say alleged. That shows, you know, or arguably.
Like it's been reported until it's debunked.
Exactly. Or arguably, all these words can be used if I'm not the one that got the information. So, but the people, you know, I don't know, my brother. I don't know what they are doing with money. Money is good, and money is also destructive.
None of us have a clue that you steal so much money from your country, and the first place you think of is to take it out of that country, and you're not even thinking about the economy of your own country.
About your own country.
What do you do with that money?
The people are suffering. Our young boys and girls have died towards Europe.
Yes,
they have died, drowned. Have you ever seen them having a meeting on how to stop it?
Because they started it.
They go and borrow this money. They lock the door and share it. Yes. Everybody can come. The head of the other, what do you call it? The head of this House of Genuan.
Which of them? Akpabiole.
Yeah, the Akpabiole. All of them have no fear of God.
No, God is still like they always act. You know, they play God. That's what they do. They don't fear anything. Yeah, it's just when people begin to now say, let us pray to God to change their heart. I said, even God is done with them. Can't you see?
Yeah.
There is no presence of anything godliness in these people. You can't be godly and be dark-hearted like this, watching people die, consequences of your greed, the decision, and you couldn't change that. Rather, you were making money from it. How could you then say God should touch them? God is even done with them. Can't you see?
If you allow me,
yes,
I give 1 minute story about my mother.
Go on.
During Nigerian Biafran War, my mother was a very active woman.
Oh, bless her soul.
She was the first Biafran lady that came to Nigeria to come and carry our property from Ofa. Yeah? But then 2 of my siblings had kwashiorkor during Biafra. But somehow, YWCA, I don't know what it means, YWCA, set up.
YWCA, I think it's like a young women of, I think I have heard that too. Very, kind of very, go on, ma'am.
Yeah, they set up that relief something. And my mother was one of those working in that relief system, receiving the relief and sharing it to the villagers. Right. They were not paying them with cash. Yeah? They were paying them with foodstuff. That was how we started surviving little by little. But you see, the foodstuff they will give my mother this week, because it used to be weekly payment. Right. The foodstuff they will give her this week will be for us.
For the household.
And our family people. And then the next week, all our village people will line up in the front of my father's house. My mother was sharing for them, in spite of the ones they have received from the system, the YWCA. My mom was sharing this thing. It was not about us. She would take care of her children, and she would take care of many out there. And then there was no money. People were suffering.
The power of sharing.
Sharing. So she made sure when we now came back to Lagos, my mother started Olumo Bakery and all those bread selling things. My mother was the one who initiated all our townswomen on how to sell. They will come and take bread from her to put their own commission. All of them, she taught them how to do business.
So everybody got out of it. Like all those things could still exist today, but the money to do them now, where they keep mopping them and taking them out.
Yeah, what I'm trying to pick out is having the heart for other people.
Yes.
Life is not about you and your family alone.
It shouldn't be.
Wike talking. Even the talk is killing him. Look at him now. Every time he's talking nonsense all over the place. He's shrinking, and one day he'll slump in his office and die. All that money he will not take home.
He won't.
Maybe his wife now will be the one to enjoy it.
Well,
all these people, they should have a second thought. What this thing we are doing, look at if you go to Nigerian prisons, my brother, if you go to Nigerian prisons, you will see people they caught maybe who stole 200 naira or who stole a loaf of bread. They kept them in prison for years.
That's right, because they couldn't pay fine of 5,000, 10,000.
No, they couldn't bribe anybody. But these people are wrecking our economy. They have wrecked all the money they've been borrowing since this how many months they entered. What did they do with the money?
Gone.
They're sharing it within themselves.
My lady, thank you so much, ma. Yeah.
My brother, I don't want to take your time, but please, you that is talking, talk in that direction, that they should remember that this Nigeria is not meant for them alone.
No. And we'll continue to remind them.
Yeah.
And, one thing I love about our platform here is this, ma, right? When I seems to have missed anything or unintentionally sort of not touched a part of our convo, majority of you just come on here to finish the job. You just did one of them now. So thank you very much. Okay.
God bless you, my brother.
One, ma. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma. So that's Lady Beatrice, right here in the UK. Now I'm going to call it a night. Okay. I know we have a lot of us who still probably want to call in, and you will say, "But we still have time." I know we should have a time. But this is my own sort of where we draw the curtains. Okay. So thank you so much to every one of us who turned up again. Okay. I will see you some other time, but do me that one very singular favor. You are here already. So if you are going to leave now, like the broadcast, and then maybe subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you again next time. Until then, take it easy and stay safe. Good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun number one.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun number one.
Mayegun ti dé o, ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun number one.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun number one.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun number one.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun number one.
Bó bá ṣe eré, àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun number one.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré, wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun number one.
Mayegun Diary, Diary political.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun number one.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun number one.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun number one.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun number one.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ba bá gbé wúrẹ́
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn àjò
Máyégún ti dé.
ijó ìgbádìyẹ
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn àjò
Máyégún ti dé.
bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn àjò
Máyégún ti dé.
bí gómìnà kówó jẹ
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn àjò
Máyégún ti dé.
ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn àjò
Máyégún ti dé.
aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn àjò
Máyégún ti dé.
òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn àjò
Máyégún ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì
Máyégún ti dé.
máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
ha kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀gọ̀ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.